Hi guys, this is a bit off topic to my usual stuff, but it's something that's been on my mind for a little while and I thought that I would talk about it. They say that when someone's going to have a stroke, there's signs, they kind of list these physical signs that you can see or physical signs that the person themselves will experience. And the truth of the matter is there isn't always signs, Rico actually passed away from a sudden ischemic stroke, for those that don't know, and of course the week prior we were in Cyprus. I have gone back in my head and dissected that week, just to see if I'd missed anything, but to be honest with you, I hadn't missed anything. I was with him near enough the whole time and he was fine. He was feeling fine. He was looking absolutely phenomenal, even in end of life, the palliative end of life care, when he was on the bed and, they'd removed the ventilators and stuff like that. He looked amazing. And it's such a weird thing to say, but he looked amazing. He was a bit tired, I know, on the night before on the morning that we flew back, because of course we'd been up for a long time. When you have early flights, you're awake, aren't you? And that wasn't anything unusual. We were all tired. But aside from that, there was no physical signs or symptoms. Now, I'm not saying or disputing the fact that there was something going on internally. Of course there was, a blood clot was forming. But there isn't always signs or symptoms, signs that somebody else can see or that you experience yourself. He even rang me at 6 o'clock that evening, happy, looking great and amazing. And I thought that was important to share because I see so many things about signs and symptoms. Well, that's not always the case.